Let's do it.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Let's bring this back. So, Mr. Jericho, if you do not mind, please help us out.
You just made the list!
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time once again for the hit list, where we take a subject or a subgenre of heavy metal, we make a list of our top 3 each, and then we give it to you, the people. This is our hit list for the top 6 metal anime theme songs. Now, I do not watch that much anime.
No, you do not.
That's why you picked this topic.
Yes.
But we made a compromise that it can be heavy metal covers of anime themes.
Yes.
So the songs themselves, I think for the songs that I picked, they were like somewhat rock songs anyway, and the covers that I picked are just like a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
So, but obviously this is your forte.
Yes.
So I'm going to let you go last because I know that you're going to want to cap this off.
Yes. So I'm going to let you go first.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me go first after I said you could go last. That's called reverse permission.
Exactly.
So, because I am kind of a newbie with this, and I decided to skate on the outskirts of what could possibly be accepted, and we established that Death Clock cannot be counted here.
No, because Death Clock is not a Japanese animation.
I went with Pokemon.
That works.
I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. Catch them is my real test. The freedom is my goal.
So, Power Glove, we have talked about on the show many times. Love Power Glove, but their cover of the Pokemon theme song was something that got them a lot of attention.
Yes.
Especially because they recorded it with the singer from Sonata Arctica, Tony Kako.
Which made it even more epic.
Yes. It's a really good combination.
Oh, it's an amazing combination.
Power Glove takes the basis of the song and basically transforms it into a crazy heavy metal Dragon Force-y epic.
Yes.
And Tony Kako's voice is perfect for it. I'm glad that they utilize his voice here as opposed to some of the other things on the album, like when he just jumped in randomly in the Simpsons theme.
Yeah, that one was kind of weird.
But this one was totally a good combination, so
yes.
That's why I picked it.
My number 3 is the only cover I have, mainly because even though I love the original, it just needed to be more metal. Shala Het Shala from Dragon Ball Z, the greatest opening song ever.
I actually know that one.
Thanks to Team 4-Star.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that song if it weren't for DBZ Abridged.
Yeah. It's actually been covered on, in The Voice, Japan.
Yeah.
So a performer actually came up and sang it and got, all the judges to turn around.
That's great.
But, the folks who covered it, Suko G featuring Vincent Murato.
Okay.
They made it, best way to describe it, they put more emphasis on the guitar playing in it. They made it heavier, a lot louder, and it's more power metal-ish, which actually works very well for it.
Yeah, I could imagine that working.
Yeah. And it's a great song. If you don't know who Team 4-Star is, I'm sorry, and go watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
We've made use of some of their clips several times on this channel, so please.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. I almost didn't want to put this because it's too obvious of a song, but
it makes sense.
It's so good.
Yeah.
If there's an anime that I could find myself getting very involved in, and it doesn't really take up too much time to do it, it's One Punch Man. Everything that I've seen from it has been hysterical. I think it's a really funny show. I think it's really cleverly made. And I have a friend who has kind of a negative outlook on life, and he reminds me so much of the guy. So, like, I constantly call him One Punch Man.
Nice.
But there's a guy online, his name is Caleb Hines, and he did an amazing cover of it. And I think he adds a lot of like energy to an already energetic song, and he makes it a little bit more melodic, because I know the original song is kind of it's kind of like gang vocals and shouty, and you can't really understand a lot of it. And I'm not just saying that because it's in Japanese, but like it sounds like they're all shouting it at you at once. Caleb turns it into a little bit more of a melodic song. He turns it into a little bit more of a little less chaotic, I guess I would say.
Yeah, but
and I think for a song like this, it kind of needs it. And the guitar playing on the cover is fantastic too. And it's one of the only 2 songs on this list that I actually like listen to outside of. Just making lists for this type of stuff.
Making lists.
Yeah. Actually, that's not true because my number 1 is on my iPod right now. Never mind. Forget I said it.
All right. We all know you love the show Metalocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
We all know I love the show Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
There's a Japanese version of it.
All right.
Detroit Metal City is a great anime, pretty much about a Japanese death metal band.
Okay.
The song for it is fantastic, but it's actually performed by the actual voice actors who voice the people in the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, Japan does that a lot, where they'll actually have, like, for one of their openings or closing songs, they'll have one of the voice actors actually sing it. This one, they actually have the band that they have for the backing on it, and the lead singer of the band on the show actually singing it.
Wow.
It's awesome. Literally just corpse paint, very dark, very heavy. It's a very well done song. And a very great show. You should watch it.
I really should. We have a subscription to Crunchyroll now, so I feel like we should get on that.
I'll have to check to see if it's actually on there. Let's see.
I am not completely out of the anime loop. I jump on a bandwagon every now and then. It's how I got onto One Punch Man. I jumped full force onto Attack on Titan.
Are you the prey of the hunters?
Yes, Attack on Titan is such a huge hit when it first came out. Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
It's extremely violent, extremely bloody, and the song is so damn catchy.
It really is. That first song that they did for I think it was the first half of the first season.
Half of the first season, yeah.
It's such a great song. It's called Guren no Yumiya, I think it's called. And the theme translated into English is the version that I know. Like, all of my themes that I picked for the list are in English. This one translated into English still really works.
Sick of the cage, that's just the beginning. But we're disgraced until we're winning. Over the walls like hunters were fighting. Then at the predators and me more.
This version that I have here, it's by this guy Jonathan Young, and E-Rock is actually in this. And they stretch it out into this 5-minute epic that just goes on, and it's incredible how it sounds, and they really pump up the aggression to it. It's less orchestral, like you don't hear the horns or anything, but you really focus on the guitars and the vocals here, and the song just sounds fantastic. So Jonathan Young's version of the theme to Attack on Titan, definitely my number 1.
We do have, actually, I just noticed a mention from one of the comments.
Yeah, Phil mentioned that apparently a Galneria song was used for Hunter x Hunter.
Yes. It was a great ending theme for that show, but I got a better one.
Do you?
Yes. One of the best things that is about Death Note, the original anime, is the second opening they had for it. It's simply titled "What's Up, People," and it's by Maximum the Hormone. Holy crap!
Yeah, I don't watch it. Like, I watched Death Note, but I always skip through the intros.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually hear this song until like later on.
You wouldn't expect this for, granted, it's an anime about death.
Yeah.
But hearing the opening guitars for that song, the second, like, it revs up, it's spectacularly done, and it's actually it's done by a Japanese metal band.
Cool.
Which is something that a little hard to find these days.
Yeah.
That's not, ex-Japan.
Yeah. Or loudness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or, the famous one.
Or whatever one that you are currently typing in the comments right now angrily that we didn't mention right now.
Yes, or that one.
That is our hit list. If you guys have suggestions for the next hit list, because the next one will be a fan suggestion, please hit us up, facebook.com/The Shred Shack, or leave us a comment under this video, under this podcast. Please let us know what you guys want to hear from us. For right now, let's check out some Death Note. This is What's Up, People.